Kind of fun little thing we're going to try this morning. Fun for me to liven up the commute, possibly even a little stupid, and let's be honest, it's always fun to watch someone do something stupid on the internet. I am heading out to our remote location, remote office today. It's going to be about a 45-minute trip in total. Runs about 46 miles one way. And we're going to test the range of the Volt. But we're not going to test the range of the battery. We are going to test the range of the gas engine. Right now, I looked at the My Chevrolet app before I walked out of the house, before I started the car. According to it, I have approximately 38 miles of range on the gas motor. I have a full battery pack, but 38 miles of range on the gas motor. I am going to a gas station on the way to this remote office. That gas station is approximately 27-ish miles away. Now, all the math seems to work out. However, 20 miles of that is going to be around on an interstate. We're going to set the cruise at 5 over. That's 70 miles an hour. And we're going to see, can we make it there on just the gasoline engine? We're not going to use the battery on the interstate. We're going to use hold mode, keep the ice running, and just use the gas. Now, I'm not completely stupid. I am going to cheat a little bit, but cheat in the way the Volt would want you to cheat. I've left the house and I'm currently running on the battery right now. I'm in low range mode, which actually just invokes more regenerative braking. I'll probably do another video in the future talking about these different modes. I've started to play with them now that I've had the car for a little while. So we're going to use battery to get us to the interstate. We're going to get up to speed, and then we're going to swap over to hold mode. Turn on the gas engine, hold the battery at whatever charge we have, and use that till we get off the interstate. Then we'll turn battery back on to take us the rest of the way to the gas station. So the question is, can we make it on just the gas engine? Is My Chevrolet app, is that app accurate enough to know that I have just enough gasoline to make it to my chosen gas station? So the first question is, why are we doing this? Why do I want to even try this? Well, first off, gas is much cheaper out there, usually 20 cents a gallon. And okay, maybe I'm only going to save $1.80 at most, but there's a bigger principle. Right now, I am running on the original gas fill-up from the dealer. I'm running on the original fill-up the dealer did when I bought the car. I have yet to put gasoline in this car. I've just used the battery and what was in it from the dealer. I have been, I'm going to look at the math here, the odometer reads 48,829, and I bought this car at 48,300. So I've been 500-ish miles on just the gasoline that I was given from the dealership. And that includes a 2-hour drive back, or actually no, excuse me, that includes a 3-hour drive from the dealership to home, and 2 of these round trips to this remote office, which are about 100 miles each. Plus then my normal daily commute that runs 26-ish miles. So we're going to try and make it and squeeze as much out of the dealership's tank as we can. Now, I'll note for way of comparison, I have just passed a gas station here outside my house, $2.39 a gallon. So we're going to see how much cheaper it is out at the remote office. Alright, getting ready to head on the interstate, on the entrance ramp. Set at 70. And we're in hold mode. Turn the cruise control back on. Again, we're not hypermiling. We are setting cruise control at 5 over the limit. Be puttering around just past a Prius driver. Passing over the bridge, probably a good time to mark where we are. We have been now 11 miles on the gas motor. 52.2 miles per gallon. Cruise is still set at 70. We've used 0.3 gallons of gasoline to this point. We've got another just over 5 miles to make it off the interstate. The final gas gauge bar has gone, so according to my dashboard, I am out of gas. Has nothing. The gas gauge is now empty. 4.8 miles to go until we get off the interstate and we'll switch over to battery. I don't know, we'll see if we make it. See if my Chevrolet app was lying to me. I'll be honest, I thought when I started this it was kind of a joke. Because I'm like, it says 38 miles to go on the gasoline engine. I just got to go 20 around. I'll be fine. I have plenty to make it. I've got the battery back up. It'll be fine. But now as I'm sitting here, the last bar on the gas gauge is gone. So according to that, I am completely, it still says low, but there's nothing in the meter. So according to that, I'm completely out. If I were in a normal gas-powered car, I would be completely freaking out right now. I'm a little nervous. I will admit I am nervous that this thing's going to start sputtering. There it is in sight. 1 mile to our exit. Can we make it? Meter says low. There are no bars in the gas gauge at all. It says I'm completely out. Get over here in the exit lane. Once I actually get off the interstate, I'll switch it over to battery mode, just to normal. Currently playing around this week with low range. There we go, exit only. Alright. I think we're gonna make it. A little more nervous about this than I thought I would once I saw that gas meter completely empty. Alright, I'm going to officially switch it over to normal. We are off the gas. We are back on the battery. We have made it. Challenge complete. now comes the next question: how much gas am I going to put in this thing? Never actually filled this car, as I said when we left. I'm still running on the gas the dealer filled the tank with when I bought the car. We'll do a final mileage count when I put everything into Fuelie. See how much premium fuel this car is going to take. One of my favorite things when I come by here, there's an insurance agency. They're just off the road. And pretty much every time I go by, I see one of two cars. A Viper or a Challenger Hellcat. So I don't know who owns that insurance agency, but I think I want to work for them. And there's the gas station we're going to. $2.17. So we're going to save what? What was it? $2.38? So 21 cents a gallon we're going to save for this 9+ gallon gas tank. Now actually, we'll pull over, stop, we'll fuel the car, we'll see how much gas we put in it. So fellow members of the internet, there you have it. I've made it, I've put gas in it. You know how I said I was nervous? 8.5 gallons. That's all it took. So I still had almost a full gallon of gasoline in the tank. Hell, I could have drove even further. So that's it. Let's see the final efficiency numbers. 48.9 miles to the gallon, 4.3 miles on the battery, 22.7 miles using the gas engine. We used 0.56 gallons. Not too bad, not too bad. For the occasional interstate trip, that's a pretty good number, I think. But yeah, so we made it. Challenge complete. It wasn't even as close as I thought it was, despite the car warning me repeatedly that I was running out of gasoline. Still had almost a gallon left. So, yep, there we go. We've made it. We'll see you next time.